The man, clutching the $2.5 million, jumped into a taxi on the side of the road and told the driver to go fast. But the next second, bullets started flying toward them. Instinct kicked in, and the driver slammed on the gas, speeding away. It didn't stop until they reached a desolate junkyard, where the man finally breathed a little easier. It turned out, the man was on a mission. He had swapped a fake children's drawing with a contact for the ransom money needed to free a kidnapped South Korean diplomat. The sum was huge, and even the local military and police wanted a piece of it. In this area, controlled by various local factions, the man asked the driver to take him to the warlord's base, but the driver wasn't willing to risk it. The man pulled out $100. Money was hard to come by here, so the driver agreed. Before they left, they stopped at a gas station to fill up. Halfway through the fill, a car blocked the exit. The gas station attendant went to check it out, and boom, an explosion rocked the place. The man was thrown several feet by the blast, and people scattered in all directions. The driver, realizing what was going on, quickly hit the gas and got out of there. It didn't stop until they reached a nearby village, where the driver got out, checking himself for injuries. Once he was calm, he took the man to his destination. But when they saw the heavily guarded entrance, the man started to feel uneasy. He handed the driver $200, asking him to come inside with him. He nervously walked into the building and kept quiet, shocked by the scene. To the man's surprise, the warlord, after confirming his identity and the amount of money, agreed to let them pick up the diplomat. The deal seemed too easy, and the man suspected something wasn't right. He promised the driver a US visa for his help once the job was done. Tempted by the offer, the driver agreed. But on the way to the hostage's location, gunfire erupted. The warlord stopped the car and got out to fight. Two men decided to hide and observe. That's when they saw two cars passing by, carrying the kidnapped diplomat. Without thinking, the man rushed out. But there were two more cars following. The driver managed to pull the man down just in time, saving them from injury. It turned out the local gang had caught wind of the ransom and was planning to steal the hostages. The warlord assured them that if they paid, the hostages would be returned. He told them to rest in a room while they waited. But while the man was exhausted and sleeping, the driver swapped the money in his bag with a pillow and made off with it. When the man woke up, gunshots rang out. The military and police had tracked them down. The man locked the door, hoping to buy some time. The windows were high up, about 30 feet off the ground. As he heard the soldiers pounding on the door, he had no choice but to climb out of the window. Soldiers burst in, but he was nowhere to be seen. To his surprise, he was just outside, clutching a rusty pipe, holding his breath. As he thought of how to escape, he noticed the driver downstairs, letting the air out of the tires. Furious, the man watched the driver prepare to leave but couldn't make a sound. Desperate, the man grabbed the pipe to climb down, but just then, crack, the pipe snapped loose. It fell backward, and the man went with it.